Hello there guys, welcome back to another video. It's ThemeScore here, and I am back with another video on Super Mario Bros.Wonder. And recently I've had a pretty interesting idea that's been going around in my head about this game. We haven't seen much for the game yet, as we've only seen the announcement trailer. However, what if Nintendo were hiding something for a future trailer that they are planning to release soon? In fact, maybe they're hiding brand new characters. Now, I think that there is a likely chance that we could see more characters playable in Super Mario Bros. Wonder. However, that is kind of wishful thinking on my end. But in case it does happen, today I'm going to be predicting a number of characters that I think could be playable in Super Mario Bros. Wonder, and also looking at what gimmicks and abilities they could have if they were to actually be playable. So anyways, let's get into the video. The first character that I wanted to talk about that does have a chance to be playable in Super Mario Bros. Wonder is of course Waluigi. Now, I think that Waluigi would be a really cool character to see, however I don't think he's very likely unless another character that I'll talk about in a sec gets in. So roughly I'll give Waluigi maybe a 10% to 15% chance of actually getting into the game. However, I think they could be really cool. As for what his gimmick and ability could be, I think it could have where Waluigi crouches, and then he begins shaking rapidly, and then I suppose he could spring up and then do like a massive jump or something. But personally, that's all I could come up with for Waluigi, and I think that personally he'd be a really cool character to see. However, he isn't the most likely character to get into this game. Next character I'll be talking about is of course Wario. Now, I think that Wario would actually be really good to see in this game, because WarioWare Move It is coming out very soon, and that actually comes out the same month as Super Mario Bros. Wonder. So I think that if they were going to put Wario in, it would mainly be to promote WarioWare Move It. However, this is why I also think that Waluigi probably wouldn't be in Super Mario Bros. Wonder unless we get Wario first, or Wario as well. As for what Wario's gimmick could be, you already know what it is. It could be his iconic shoulder bash, where he dashes forward and breaks blocks and stuff and just shoulder bashes through everyone, which I think would be really funny to see, and I think it referenced Wario very well. And personally, I think that Wario actually has a pretty likely chance of making it in. I'm going to give him a 20% to 30% chance of making it into the game. Next character I want to see is actually a pretty interesting character, and that character is of course Pauline. Now, you may be wondering, why do I think Pauline will be in this game? Well, Pauline has had a massive presence in the more recent Mario games, appearing in tons of spin-offs, Mario Kart Tour, and will probably be in Wave 6 of the Booster Course Pass as one of the playable characters. So naturally, since she's getting such a renaissance in the Mario franchise, it makes sense to put her in Super Mario Bros. Wonder, seeing as she's literally in every single Mario thing that comes out now. I think she was even in the Super Mario Bros. Movie, so yeah. As for what Pauline's ability could be, I don't exactly know what it could be. However, in Super Mario Bros. Wonder's trailer, we've seen that the characters actually grow these massive hats and sort of glide around, but I don't think that would fit Pauline very well. I think that they could have some sort of hat throwing mechanic, not like a complete like capture mechanic like what we have with Cappy in Super Mario Odyssey. However, I think that Pauline could maybe throw a hat and jump off of it to reach higher places and stuff, and I think that'd be a really cool gimmick overall. But I'm giving Pauline a 15% to 20% chance. The next character I'll be talking about is Rosalina, and I think that she is one of the most likely characters to be in this game, and I mean most likely. Mainly because she was actually playable in Super Mario 3D World, so I think that Rosalina does actually have a chance to be in this game. As for what her ability could be, I think she could have an ability where she pulls out her wand and shoots star bits at enemies, so then the enemies get destroyed. But overall, I think that Rosalina actually has a pretty decent chance of making it into the game, and I'm giving her a 30% to 40% chance of actually getting in. The next character I'll be talking about is Toadette, and I think that she is another extremely likely character that could have a 25% to 30% chance of actually getting into the game. As for what Toadette's ability could be, I think that she could simply just share the same stats on whatever Toad has, and she is actually pretty similar to Toad. However, she also was playable in New Super Mario Bros. U and New Super Mario Bros. U Deluxe, so I think that Toadette could actually be very likely to get in this game, and again I'm giving her a 25% to 30% chance of getting into Super Mario Bros. Wonder as a playable character. The final character that I'll be talking about in today's video is another one of those characters where it's a surprising character, but also could be a pretty cool character overall, and that is of course Nabbit. I think that Nabbit is extremely likely and is probably the most likely character to actually get into the game, and I'm giving him a 45% to 50% chance of actually getting into New Super Mario Bros. Wonder, and I think that Nabbit could have a really cool gimmick where he runs along with his robbery sack and he throws it out and catches Goombas and other enemies inside of it, which then they instantly get defeated. So I think that would be a really cool gimmick to have, where you can even defeat enemies without having to jump on them. And overall, I think that Nabbit would be a really cool character to see in Super Mario Bros. Wonder, and I think that he is the most likely character to make it into this game by far. In regards, that's going to do it for today's video on Super Mario Bros. Wonder, predicting what other new characters that we could see in Super Mario Bros. Wonder. In regards, what did you guys think of my predictions? Do you think any of these characters have a chance? And who do you want to see playable in Super Mario Bros. Wonder? In regards, thank you all so much for watching this video, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!